In just under 2 hours, polls will officially open for the South Carolina state primaries, and we could see a pretty significant turnout after a 33% increase in early voting. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane standing by with everything you need to know before you head to the polls. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Sarah. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Yeah, there's a lot to know before you come to the polls, including the location we were actually at this morning at Baxter Village. They had some sort of concerns about power outages, so they told everybody on the door. They had a sign pointing us here to this Hampton Inn. We confirmed, or I should point this way, this Hampton Inn, and they say that this is going to be one of the polling places for folks here in York County. Now, the polls open from 7 to 7 this morning. And stay open until 7 this evening, I should say. South Carolina is an open primary state, which means that registered voters can choose to vote in either the Democrat or Republican primaries, but you cannot vote in both. A few important things to remember as you plan on heading out to vote today. First, make sure you're in the correct precinct in order to cast your ballot. And voters should remember to bring a valid form of ID, a photo ID, to the polling location. Those include driver's license, state-issued IDs, passports, as well as military IDs. Now, while you're able to access maps to polling places on your phones, election officials say they are not allowed inside any polling locations. Micheal Catalano of the South Carolina Elections Commission says more than 120,000 votes have already been cast in early voting, which is up from 2 years ago, and that could result in some longer or shorter lines today.
Voter participation or voter turnout, it always tends to skew on the lower side for statewide primaries, or really for any election that's not the statewide election in November.
Yeah, it's important to note right here in York County we have primaries we're trying to get a sheriff. Also, Solicitor General is up for re-election. So we have a number of key seats right here in the state and throughout York County, I should say, in York County and throughout the state. Right here, of course, polls open in just a few hours. We'll bring you details of what happens both here and online. We are in York County. Richard Devane, we'll send it back to you.